Imagine this, you're 17 years old, making waves in Ligue 1 with your incredible talent. You've worked your entire life for this moment, and suddenly one of the biggest football clubs in the world comes knocking. They're willing to spend big money to secure your future, and it feels like all your dreams are coming true. But here's the twist. Instead of giving you a chance to shine in their first team, they decide to leave you in France. At first, you tell yourself it's fine, one more season to develop and prove yourself. But as the years roll by, it becomes clear you're not part of their immediate plans. You're shipped out on loan after loan, and no matter how well you perform, it seems like they're never ready to trust you. 3 long years pass. You start to wonder if they've forgotten about you entirely. Then when all hope seems lost, Real Madrid, yes, Real Madrid, shows interest in you. It's the kind of attention every young footballer dreams of. News spreads quickly, and suddenly the club that ignored you for years is back. They're not just paying attention now, they're asking you to extend your contract and finally play for them. Put yourself in that position. Would you forgive them? Would you agree to stay? Most people would walk away, but William Saliba, he made the decision without hesitation. He extended his contract. And while many questioned his choice, the reasons behind it reveal a lot about his character and his journey. It was an easy decision, Saliba once said. I was on loan the first year, then I came back, and I didn't play for 6 months. After that, I spent another 1.5 years on loan. For Saliba, it wasn't about the setbacks. It was about building himself into the player he always dreamed of becoming.
It was an easy decision to extend my contract. I was on loan the first year, and then I came here. I didn't play for 6 months. Then I was on loan for 1.5 years. And yeah, it's good.
William André Gabriel. Saliba was born in March 2001 in Bondy, France. Bondy is a place often associated with struggle, one of the poorest areas in the country. But for all its challenges, Bondy has a knack for producing greatness. If the name sounds familiar, it's because Bondy is also where Kylian Mbappé started his journey to stardom. Saliba's love for football was evident from the start. At just 3 years old, he told his parents he wanted to become a professional footballer. His family wasn't deeply involved in the sport, but they recognized his passion and supported him wholeheartedly. They even gifted him his first football kit, an Arsenal kit no less, a small but significant step toward the future he would one day claim. At 6, Saliba joined the Bondy Football Training Center, where he was coached by Wilfried Mbappé, Kylian's father. Under Wilfried's mentorship, Saliba began his footballing journey as a striker, idolizing Thierry Henry. He admired Henry's explosive speed, strength, and ability to score breathtaking goals, and he dreamed of following in his footsteps.
Who was your favorite player growing up?
In Arsenal?
Yeah.
Henry.
Is it? Yeah, because I can see your feet. You got the feet.
It was on my back, on the shirt.
Yeah. Oh, wow. Was you a striker when you was little?
Yeah, I was
really?
striker.
Saliba quickly adapted to his new role. His defensive awareness, calmness under pressure, and ability to carry the ball out from the back set him apart. Within 2 years, Saint-Étienne's scouts couldn't ignore his talent. They signed him in 2016, and after spending time in the academy, Saliba made his first team debut at just 17 years old in 2018. It didn't take long for Europe's biggest clubs to notice. His composure, precise tackling, and technical skills made him one of the most sought-after young defenders. Tottenham Hotspur and Arsenal were at the forefront of the race to sign him. Arsenal, in particular, were desperate to rebuild their defense after years of struggles. Their initial target wasn't even Saliba. It was his French teammate Dayot Upamecano. But as fate would have it, Saliba became their focus. In the summer of 2019, Arsenal had their sights set on strengthening their defense. Their initial target? Dayot Upamecano, a rising star in the world of football. Unfortunately, Upamecano's price was far too steep, forcing Arsenal to explore more affordable options. That's when their scouts stumbled upon a young talent who would change their fortunes forever, William Saliba. At first glance, Saliba seemed like a budget alternative to Upamecano, but little did Arsenal know they had uncovered a gem, someone who would prove to be even better. Both Arsenal and Tottenham Hotspur raced to secure his signature, and when it came down to the wire, Saliba's choice was clear. Growing up as a die-hard Arsenal fan, he couldn't resist the pull of the club he'd loved since childhood. Arsenal's manager at the time, Unai Emery, was cautious about throwing the then 18-year-old straight into the Premier League spotlight. To ease the pressure, Emery decided to loan Saliba back to Saint-Étienne for a season. During that time, Saliba continued to develop, delivering performances that left Arsenal fans buzzing with excitement. When the season ended, they eagerly awaited his arrival, hoping to see him shine in the footsteps of Arsenal legends like Thierry Henry and Patrick Vieira. But football is rarely predictable, and neither is life. By the time Saliba returned, Arsenal had a new manager, Mikel Arteta. Despite Arteta's reputation for nurturing young talents like Bukayo Saka, Emile Smith-Rowe, and Gabriel Martinelli, his approach to Saliba was surprisingly different and, to many fans, frustrating. Arteta benched Saliba during the Community Shield match against Liverpool, a decision that raised eyebrows. Soon after, he sent the young defender on loan to Nice. Meanwhile, Arsenal invested in other defenders, spending big on Ben White and Gabriel Magalhaes. Fans began to speculate, was Saliba being sidelined simply because he wasn't Arteta's choice? The following season, Saliba returned to Arsenal after an impressive stint in France. But instead of giving him a chance, Arteta once again loaned him out, this time to Olympique de Marseille. The reason? To gain more experience. Fans, however, were baffled. Arsenal's defense was struggling, and Saliba seemed like the perfect solution. At Marseille, Saliba thrived. He made 52 appearances, played a pivotal role in their journey to the UEFA Conference League semi-finals, and won the Ligue 1 Young Player of the Year award. His performances earned him a spot in the Ligue 1 Team of the Year, cementing his reputation as one of Europe's brightest young defenders. By now, big clubs like Real Madrid, Bayern Munich, and even Tottenham Hotspur were circling, sensing Arsenal might not value Saliba. But in a surprising twist, Mikel Arteta decided to bring him back into the fold. When Saliba finally made his Arsenal debut in the 2022-23 season, it was clear he was a special talent. From his first game, he became a fan favorite. His calmness under pressure, precision in tackles, and ability to carry the ball out from the back transformed Arsenal's defense. And it didn't take long for him to make his mark, scoring a stunning curling shot from outside the box in just his third game. Saliba was instrumental in Arsenal's title challenge that season. With him in the squad, they won 21 of their first 27 matches, conceded only 25 goals, and sat atop the league table ahead of Manchester City. Arsenal's defense, which had been a weakness for years, was now a strength. But then came the heartbreak. During a Europa League match against Sporting Lisbon, Saliba suffered a lower back injury that sidelined him for the rest of the season. Without him, Arsenal's defense fell apart. They lost crucial matches, including a double defeat to Manchester City, which ended their title, hopes, and European campaign. The 2023-24 season brought a fresh start. Saliba returned stronger than ever, helping Arsenal claim one of the best defensive records in the Premier League. They even defeated treble winners Manchester City in the Community Shield. Though Arsenal narrowly missed out on the title, losing to City by just 2 points, Saliba's contributions were undeniable. His journey from being overlooked and loaned out to becoming one of the best defenders in the league proves that resilience and belief can overcome any obstacle. If you enjoyed this deep dive into William Saliba's incredible story, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and share your favorite Saliba moment in the comments below. For more football stories, check out our video on the history of England's failures. You won't want to miss it.